Hi guys, I'm weather analyst Andrew Fleck, just here for your Friday's pre-weekend update. Just to update you from West Coast to East Coast of what's going to be happening, what we can expect. And basically, I'm going to start at the West Coast because that's where some precip over late tonight into Saturday. It's going to start breaking out, and we're going to have to talk about that first as we go from west to east. So what we do expect and what we see on this imagery here is a low pressure just off the coast of California. As you can kind of just see a swirl here, and anywhere in this precip right here, okay, this corridor in here, you're going to be seeing probably some soaking rains coming in Friday night into Saturday. Then you kind of look at this imagery and say, what is this thing coming down here? This is actually a northwest flow, and what it's doing is it's bringing some energy. Okay, you have this northwest flow come down from up around Alaska and Canada, but then it's going to hit this energy here. It's going to bring in some not just colder air, but some moist cold air, and that's going to flow into the mountains where it's going to stop, and you're going to get a pretty good outbreak of wintry snow, 6 to 12, 12 plus possible, and those higher elevations. It's nothing abnormal, but something that it's cool for the ski resorts and so. But what we do expect, though, is a good soaking rain to come into the southwest quadrant of the United States, and it's going to be a good soaker. Mudslides, flooding. It's definitely going to be something to take a handle on. Behind this, we have another wave that's probably going to come in on Sunday, and let me just tell you guys that every single wave that comes through is going to really make the oceans worse. It's going to up the sea heights. It's going to up the tides. The currents are going to be worse. It's just going to you're just kind of getting into that pattern again where you're going to have the storms slamming the coastal areas, bringing the wintry precip into the inland areas. Just what you kind of had a few months ago that really was something that you were waiting relief on, and you did have that relief, and now you're going to be getting back into it again. So to see what the Analysis WX map has for late Friday into Saturday, we have a good soaking rain, which I just explained, and then inland we have some snow. Shouldn't be a major snow event. This would be the wave that comes through and produces more rain than less snow. But as for the areas closer to the coast of seeing that snow, that won't happen. Maybe the second wave. I think the best snow area is going to come in this area is right in here. I think that's going to be your best snow area. But like I said, the second wave is probably going to bring the snow more widespread. So we're going to go into now the central plains, explain this a little bit. What we have here is a short wave. Southern fringe, you can see some greens, some heavy rains, some yellows, reds, probably a rumble of thunder. I won't even be surprised in that. On the northern fringe, we have some snows. And generally, folks, this is a 1 to 3 inch type of event. Comes in, leaves real quick. I will say, though, there could be more than 1 to 3 inches in that spot because you do have a thing called warm air advection. You have snow very close to the warm air. So what the warm air does is it flows into this, and you can get higher moisture content, and you can definitely see more snow, heavier snow, more and higher amounts. That would be something that I would expect. So what we're then going to now do, folks, is we're going to go to see what the East has in store. And as you can see, there's really nothing going on in the East. And a lot of folks are saying, well, this is a relief. We're getting some melting snow. Winter seems to be on a stop. It's going to be a nice weekend for you folks. You have a little bit of Great Lakes snows up here, nothing to bite at. But what about next week? That's going to be, I think, a big question that a lot of people want to know. What is going to happen next week? And well, I'm going to just give you a quick model glimpse here. This is the GFS, 84 hours next Monday night, Tuesday. Well, we have a little bit of blue, we have a little bit of green, some pinks. Looks a little unorganized, right? Well, this is basically what's going to set up, okay? Here's your next wave coming into the west. You have this energy here is going to sprawl out across the south and the southwest. Then you're going to have this area here that had that short wave moving through. That's then going to add and gain some moisture from this. You're then going to get that low pressure head up to around Ohio. Another low pressure is then going to spawn down around North Carolina. And then you kind of ask yourself, so who's getting the snow here? That's the best question. And I'm not going out and permanently saying what will and what won't happen, but what I can definitely guarantee right now is that I think that you're probably going to have your rain in this area and south. Okay, I think the range is going to keep south of there. I think you're going to have a mix probably anywhere here and south, a mix of snow and there and south. And then I think in this area here, I think you have a really good chance of seeing just all snow. That's what I think right now. Models have been best hinting at that, and that's what I'm going to go with. So that's about it to sum up your weekend outlook. Look for another video later to this mid-weekend to see where we are at. Stay tuned for more Analysis WX updates, as we're always coming in and portraying the best and accurate updates. Have a nice weekend, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.